Ashley.
And I'm Rachel.
And together we are Girls Interrupted. Now, if you're like me, confidence and self-esteem is one of the biggest things that us women deal with, especially me living in LA, being around beautiful celebrities, beautiful people. It deals with your confidence a lot. And I know that there's been times where I woke up excited for the day, ready to get dressed, have my hair curled, my lipstick on, thinking I look amazing, and then I'll go outside and I'll see a model chick who looks 10 times skinnier than me, long hair, straight teeth, and I immediately just fall into pieces and think that I'm worth nothing.
Yeah.
And it's like ridiculous. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? You know, just because she's pretty doesn't mean that you're not pretty either. Beauty looks different in different ways.
Yeah.
So I know you can totally relate going on auditions.
I mean, it's so crazy being in LA and being an actress, going on auditions. I'll feel so good about myself. You know, if I've called in to be the, 5'7" brunette girl.
Right.
And I show up and then all of a sudden there are, 300 girls who look a lot like me, but like the upgraded version, like curvier in the right places, a little taller, nicer hair. And it's funny, Ashley, because we all do this and we're always comparing ourselves to other people and losing track of our own self-worth.
Right.
And so that being said, today we kind of wanted to just be vulnerable and raw with you and share what we are most insecure about. So what's that one thing about you that just really, you sometimes wish you could change, that you always feel insecure about?
It's weird. Growing up, God's blessed me to have nice boobs, and I'm just being completely transparent and completely honest. And I've always kind of had a smaller lower frame, but as now that I'm in my late 20s, I've grown up. My woman body has changed, and I've gotten a little bigger in a little different areas. And I'm talking about my butt, and it's crazy because I'm so self-conscious about my butt, because I feel like, especially in this world and especially dealing with men and me being single, I don't want men to only look at my body. I want them to see me for my beautiful face or my personality when they speak to me. But it's crazy how it draws so much negative attention towards my butt, and it makes me self-conscious, and I don't like that, but I know that God gave me that for a reason, so I'm just trying to learn to embrace it.
Yeah. So Ashley, when you're trying to learn to embrace it, obviously it's not just a quick fix and you're not able to change who you are
at all.
But how are you able to feel a little bit more confident and find ways to love yourself?
For me, it's like it took practice and it took time. So what I do is I started a journal, and what I do is I write down 10 things I like about myself or love about myself. Whether that's my smile or my hair or my eyebrows or my teeth, like little things.
You have great eyebrows.
Thank you. Thanks. Or whatever it may be, I write it down every morning, and I just meditate on that, and say, I am beautiful, I am talented, I am creative, because it's not always about your looks. There's so much more to you than looks. There's your personality, there's your heart. That's really big. And I feel like we, and society, me too, put so much pressure on the outside and not trying to fix the inside.
Yeah, and it's the inside that
really
matters.
It really matters. I know you shared with me things that you do that I tried. So
so for me, my biggest insecurity was always, every girl gets those hormonal breakouts.
Oh, hello.
And I always thought that I had my confidence under control until I started to get a pimple here or there. And I was actually telling one of my friends a while back that I woke up, looked in the mirror, and my first thought was, oh my gosh, I'm so ugly. I can't even leave the house. And I start taking on the makeup, and it just makes it worse. It's just all these bumps, and I felt worthless. And my friend told me, that was horrible that I was looking in the mirror and saying that I was ugly, because it wasn't true. But I was really projecting that. My heart was getting so upset about this. And so she encouraged me to write affirmations on my mirror, so that when I first looked in the mirror, I saw something beautiful and something encouraging, rather than focusing on that one giant insecurity. And so I started writing things, like, you're beautiful, you are loved, you're valued, you're worthy. And I started also writing Psalm 139:14, which translates into, we are marvelously made. So I wrote, Rachel is marvelously made. So the next morning when I looked in the mirror, I saw so much truth about myself, rather than letting that one temporary issue
define who you are.
Define me and make me, just feel totally broken down and insecure. So I would encourage you all to definitely write that you're marvelously made on your mirror, and anything else that you just need to know about yourself. Maybe you need to know that you are loved, whatever it is, just to wake up to that, because I find that it's something in our hearts that needs to be fixed. It's not something on the outside.
I think a lot of women think that, oh, if I just do this to myself, if I get my nose done or my boobs done or butt shots, which is crazy, then I'll be more beautiful. And it's like, if you're not, like you said, if you're not dealing with the inner issues, then you're gonna always find something that you want to fix in the outer issue, and it's just not going. You're never gonna be happy.
Right.
And I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, and I found that having those affirmations on the mirror for me, it's not just when you have a pimple, because I thought there were days that nothing could be wrong with me physically, and I still didn't feel beautiful. So I knew it was a heart issue and something inside of me that needed to be transformed. So, you know, we can start with not comparing ourselves to other people and just focusing on who you really are, because that's beautiful.
Right. So we want to encourage all of you ladies out there to start a grateful list about things that you love about yourself, and also write down affirmations about why you think you're beautiful or how you're beautiful. Rachel named some, and one that I say every day is, I am beautiful, I am talented, I am creative, I have what it takes. God has prepared me for this day. Great things are in store for my future. And I realize when I repeat those things, they get instilled in your mind. So when you have a negative thought, you can easily replace it with a positive one. So
So thank you all so much for letting us interrupt your life once again, and stay tuned for more from Girls Interrupted.
We'll see you next time.